We're up at the end of Middle Creek, just out of Alto, North Carolina. It's July 7th, and we're here to lift up the wildflower honey, give them an empty medium super with an escape, and then put the wildflower back on. I'm curious as to how they've done. Some of our yards came along and made a little honey towards the end of spring, early summer. Hopefully this one did too. We just worked a yard about 3 miles down the road, and they have not made any sourwood at all. They're making a little basswood, and it looks like maybe the tail end of a little mimosa, but there's no sourwood yet. This is a kind of high elevation. It's up, I don't know, 2,500, and a little north of the shop. So this typically is one of our later yards to start. Okay, looks like there's bees in the box. That top box full, Selena? Tell me it is. Just lie to me. Tell me it's full. Oh yeah. What's it taste like? Taste it. Tell me what we got. I'll bet you it's basswood stuff.
It's definitely got some color to it.
It's got a little color. If you can see any color at all on the hive tool, then it's not sourwood, or at least not pure sourwood. Sourwood-ish? Okay. Get all the hive tool ash.
Yeah.
Smoker ash off the hive tool. Now basswood is really light too. That's basswood-ish. There might be a little sourwood in it, but it's got a lot of basswood in it too. There's no color on the hive tool. If it's pure sourwood, it has to be that way. But basswood can look the same. It's not sourwood. It's good, just not sourwood honey. So, some years we don't make any sourwood, even when everything looks perfect. And this year it looks perfect. There's lots of water in the ground. The tree blooms look great. The bees are great. We've got lots of bees in the boxes, but sourwood is a crapshoot. That's for sure. Okay, well at least we're making honey. We're in Dillard, Georgia, and we just moved these bees in last night. Today is July 8th. These bees were sitting in a yard in Turnerville, south of the shop, where the sourwood had been blooming for 2 weeks, and they made nothing, and I mean nothing. There's zero in these supers. So we moved them north, where the sourwood is just barely beginning to look right for a flow. I say look right because I'm not even sure it's going to flow here. It's been a really weird year so far. I hope these northern locations at higher elevations will actually have a flow. So we moved them in last night to try to catch a flow up here, and we're here today to just check the supers, see if there's any small amounts of other types of honey, and if there is, we'll get rid of it, take it out, and make sure these are fresh, empty supers for potential sourwood. Looks like the bees are doing a lot of orientation here. It's early, so they're just figuring out where they have landed. I've showed this yard in many of my videos. It's a picturesque spot. And we're just off of Betty's Creek, where we have 2 yards. We have a yard way up there at the end, and then this one here, just out of Dillard. So, chasing the flow. It's a little bit risky. This sourwood stuff is just a crapshoot. I don't know how else to put it. Some years we nail it and make huge crops, and other years we make nothing when the trees look great and you swear they should be flowing like crazy, but there's nothing coming in. I know of several crops that are like that. Tupelo can be like that, and there's others where you just never know until it's actually in the supers. So, hope we didn't waste our time moving these bees north. Got Jason working with us these days. We need a 4th person when it comes to doing supers and stuff. It makes it go a lot quicker. a good labor while John and Selena and I go through the colonies quickly, and having somebody shuffle supers and move equipment for us keeps us from having to walk back and forth to the truck. We can go through a yard like this really quickly. Okay, so we're in Mountain City lifting off the spring wildflower, and we are in for a little bit of a surprise. We just put these supers on last Wednesday, 6 days ago. Empty supers under the wildflower supers, and they're looking pretty darn good. And it is sourwood honey. I just got through whining about not making sourwood honey south of the shop. So I got 2 supers mostly full, and we're giving them 2 more, and we'll check them again in 5 or 6 days. Let's look at one more. Let's look at this one. And this yard did good on wildflower too. It's exciting when you're making honey. It's not exciting when you're not. Okay, let's get those strips out of there. That's what we're seeing in all of these colonies. Everybody's got 2 3/4 full supers from 6 days ago, and we're giving them 2 more because we got 10 more days of potential here. These 2 mediums have been on here 6 days, and the day we put them on, there wasn't any sourwood coming in, but it's coming in now. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, here we go.
That one's doing really well. Go ahead and bounce them bees. Queen, not likely, but the queen could be on the inside of those escapes. We like to bounce those bees back in the colony. If it's a double deep, if it's a single with an excluder, then we bounce them on the ground in front of the colony. Lift this super up. Let's see how this one's done. It looks heavy. Yeah, they've done really well in 6 days. That's 6 days of sourwood flow, so I'm happy with that. Well, let's give them 2 more. I just got through whining about 15 minutes ago in another yard that we'd moved up from southern locations, how they'd not made anything south of the shop. If we have sourwood honey this year, it's going to all come from north of the shop. Okay, so we're at the yard we call Timson Creek, and we just lifted this wildflower up on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so we'll go see what's under these escapes. And now he just see what's under the escape. Lots of bees. Oh, I love that look. Oh, okay. So both of these have 2 supers on them. One's a double deep, one's a single with an excluder. So Thursday to Tuesday, it's not many days. What is that, 5 days?
Yeah, and this has some weight up in this.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So Selena, why don't you taste that and tell me the good or bad news? It's good news either way. I'm glad to be making honey.
Right.
I'm just hoping it's sourwood. Looks right. It's got that. So sourwood has to have that chrome, silver, super clear look, at least in our region. I know different regions have different color. That's the way it needs to be for us. So super underneath just as good, John?
Not
quite. That's interesting how they go to the top sometimes.
They just like to go up.
Okay, let's give this colony 2 more supers.
Okay.
That's sourwood? Okay. Well, at least some of them are making sourwood. I wish all of our yards were doing this. It's just a certain region in our outfit that's doing it. So this one will get 2 supers also.
Okay.
Kind of warm out here, John.
Yes.
That looked
Box.
heavy. You got brood right there too
I
on that
see
green
it on
frame,
that.
yeah.
Check that in a second.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So what we do, if we see brood, we'll swap it out for a frame in that second deep there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get rid of it.
My bad. I'm with you. Yes.
Oh boy. I'm sure this one looks good too.
I got mixed up with this super right here. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. We were just looking at the trees. I was talking to Celine about it. We've got another 7 to 10 days of potential here. This is 5 days. So we could end up with 4 supers on these things.
Right.
So that one's not quite as good, yeah. I would give this 1, just
Okay.
1 super. So we'll be lucky. I think they'll get past this and put a little bit in this in a second one.
These both need 2.
Yeah, 2 on both of those. Okay, before I shut the camera off, let's look at another 1 or 2 and just, I don't know, pick one. Not as many bees hanging out the front on this one. Hope it hasn't swarmed.
Yeah, I got it.
That's heavy, I can tell.
Box of rocks.
Box of rocks, yeah, that's what we call it. If it doesn't feel like a box of rocks, it ain't right.
So, should
You want to smoke that a little bit? Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Okay, at least it's not a shutout this year. God, there's a lot of bees in that thing.
Got some bees, for sure.
Yeah, two supers for sure.